kids, it's Papa with Paranormal Papa Investigations. Many times I'm asked, not just in comments on videos, but just meeting people at the store or when I'm wearing one of my jackets that says Paranormal Investigator. I'm asked how I approach an investigation. When someone comes to me and they ask, if a person comes to you and they say that their home or their business is believed to be haunted, how I approach this potential investigation. And the answer is very simple. I talk to witnesses. We do the history of the location, the stories behind it, and not just the documented history. We look at the myths behind it, we look at everything. We look at everything, and then I'll get back with somebody, with the person inquiring about an investigation, and we discuss everything. In this paranormal flashback, we were approached by an Italian restaurant in Stevensville, Michigan, just outside of St. Joseph, right on the lake. And they have been having a lot of sightings. A person on security camera in the kitchen at night, moving down the hallway from the door where the stock is brought in, into the room where they make the soups and the sauces and stuff. Everything is homemade in this place. They even go as far as making their own pasta on site. This operation has been around for decades, and the business has changed hands 3 times since it was originally started. Back in the property was bought in the 1930s by an Italian immigrant who originally had it set up as kind of a compound for immigrants from Italy coming to Michigan to give them a place that reminded them of home, a place where they could all commune together, to be around others that spoke the language and wanted to hold on to their culture in a new country. They broke ground on the restaurant. And the restaurant is quite famous, actually. People like Enzo Ferrari, Muhammad Ali, even a few of those shady characters from Chicago have all dined in this restaurant. So we got together, we found a family member who was willing to join us on the investigation. Let's just say it went well. Check this out. This is good. when it comes to this group. Not only do we form a crew, but we form a family. We share each other's joys, we share each other's pain. You'll see almost the whole crew here tonight except for Danny, who's of course with his wife on her birthday, celebrating that. Far more important. You also will not see Heather here tonight. Just a couple days ago, Heather and her family suffered a tremendous loss. Her grandfather passed away, and as you could imagine, it was too hard on her to come out with everything going on, though just the last day or so. And I don't blame her. I remember what I was like when my grandfather passed away. So in honor of Heather, her family, and her grandfather, I'm dedicating this video to her grandfather, Barry Harmon. May you rest in peace, sir. May you rest in peace.
She texts me and I don't answer, then she's gonna just pop up here and be like, "What? Kennedy, you're not answering." Should I not have my drink in the camera?
Probably not.
Okay, let me just, hold on.
Al Capone used to sit in that chair right there when he came to Tosi's. Holy shit, there's a shadow. I just saw a shadow back here by the sink or whatever it is right here. You're standing still, I was standing still, I seen a shadow move right back there. As with every good story, you must not forget the beginning to find the answers in the ending. Every town, every village has its own myths and legends. Some of these are steeped in fact, while others are just stories created to frighten the young. We will not forget our past. They help us to find the answers in our future. These are Paranormal Poppers, Paranormal Flashback.
Alright, so you guys ready? Indeed.
Can you see, John?
As good as it's gonna be. Alright. Rolling. I'll roll on mine. You rolling on yours?
Mm-hmm. Do you want to give us a clap so we can sync the sound?
Or do it now. Alright, Randy, do you want, since, the last time we did this kind of thing, do you want to start off this time?
Oh, you mean just asking
This
questions?
is Emil Tosi's hat, the portrait, and everything. You want to add that in there and stuff.
Okay. Alright. We're here at Tosi's. This is Emil Tosi's hat. And that over there is a portrait of Emil Tosi's. If you can see it over there.
Yeah, I can see it on mine.
Alright.
Just a little bit of something to add to it, to maybe make a connection with the spirit himself.
Yeah.
Something that he actually wore in the past. And do you know how old that painting is?
God, no. I mean,
Well, you're useless, so.
I mean, he's. I think he's like in his 50s in that picture.
Okay.
And this place opened in the 39 or
39.
39.
They bought the
so
ground in 38. And
I'm pretty
opened
sure he had that picture done maybe like 20 years after. So probably like the 60s. Oh wait, no. 50s. I can't do math.
Public education at its best.
All right, so I guess Randy. Randy, anyone else want to start it off besides we kind of share a little bit what we have here. What we didn't mention is that we actually are in the cigar room, which is the top floor in Tosi's.
So this used to be an apartment, and Emil didn't live up here, but someone, I can't remember who, but someone lived up here. So this room used to be like the living room, but then it was turned into the cigar room. So Emil would bring people up here, have little parties where everybody would drink and smoke cigars and stuff, because there's a porch that leads right outside. So he was very known for hosting a lot of parties and all of that.
All right. I forgot. We got Mark here tonight. Sorry, that's really bright.
It's so bright.
Blind me or something?
You're so close.
So I guess to start this off finally. So we got some of our devices set around the room. If you want to take it and go show some of the devices, or if you want to film me, it doesn't really matter.
Just so you guys know, too, the milligauss tester was turned off over here. I turned it on. It was pointing that direction. I moved it with the antenna pointing towards the hat, went up to 0.04.
Oh, wow.
I didn't even know. Yeah, I was going to say I forgot to turn that on. I was going to ask you.
A little bit of the history on this place, too, guys. I know Kendi touched on it. The land was bought in 1938. Emil and his family came here from the northern part of Italy, bringing with them what they could bring as immigrants. They came here. They actually broke ground on this place in 1939, set it up as kind of a compound, a place for Italian immigrants to come that still reminded them of home. And in 1948, they actually opened the restaurant up for business. And it's changed hands, God, what?
Like 3 times.
3 times?
Yeah.
Kennedy's uncle and aunt own the place now. And, of course, Dad and Mom both work here. It's really a family affair.
Mom, Dad, Mom, sister, brother, cousins, everybody, the whole fam bam.
So, I mean, there's a lot of history to this place. Of course, get my bearings here. That's the entrance. Right down this way, not very far, is the house you guys had heard us talking about in the past, where that used to be Grandma Tosi's house, that where the husband and wife had their falling out, and apparently he killed her and shoved her body up the chimney. The original house, I found out, is not any longer there. It was torn down a few years ago. A new house was built on this place. But, there have been all kinds of reports in this place of different apparitions in the kitchen, voices and stuff down in the dough or the pasta room, the wine cellar. So, we're going to be covering this whole place tonight. What was you saying?
What was it saying?
I don't know.
Straight across from it.
What?
Okay, wait, now let's see if
Recalibrate. Wait. Okay, recalibrate it first. Recalibrating.
because now let me try, see if it's...
If there's a spirit here, can you follow Kennedy back into the room and make the device go off?
Weird.
Let me try one more time. I'm gonna try this. Alright. Alright, can you follow me back into this room where everyone else is at? Just like you did a bit ago, if that was you. What do you think? Because like I said, what? I'm so confused. Because the last time, like I said, it was in spurts and stuff, and it was like randomly going off here and there. But this one was more continuous, so that's what I was thinking, like... But there's nothing there, there's just a wall. But when it calibrates, it reads like, you know, the wall at the end. So it shouldn't keep going off like that, so I'm not really sure. I guess after this we'll go back to what we were doing and we can just see if anything else happens, but... Yeah. I don't know, it was odd. It was definitely odd, but we can just keep doing what we were doing and see if it goes off like anymore.
I think they like it when you talk to them more like, not like a little kid, but like you mean no harm.
Right.
You know, kind of innocent. Don't demand anything.
Talk to them like they're a human.
Yeah.
Like they're still alive.
Just like that.
It just went off right as Randy got up.
You can come in here with us. Yeah, just like that.
Now, what we were trying to do in that first clip was debunk the false readings we were getting with the music box. It was going off seconds before a person walked into the beam or seconds after a person walked through the beam. Here we are trying to figure out if it is actually spirits walking in front of the beam that it's making the music box go off. But if you'll also notice, it's going off without the lights lighting up. So it's only a partial activation. We can't explain this. The way the music box works is it has a sensor in the front that detects movement. When movement is picked up by this sensor, the music reel plays the music and the lights flash. It is not supposed to work independently. They both work together. And that's what makes this so odd.
Keep talking, Randy.
Trust me, we're friendly. We don't mean you any harm. You can trust me. Can you please pass through that again? Just thank you. Thank you so much. Would you like to come in here and join us?
I cannot explain this glitch. I have a motion light on my camera rig, and at the time of this glitch, the light blinked as if someone was moving the camera rig. What's really unusual is my camera was not the only one to pick up this glitch. Even the handheld camera from Tommy's cameraman showed it.
We're just having a little fun in the cigar room.
You want to come sit on this couch right here? If you pass through like you did, you'll make that music box go off. But if you sit next to that couch, there's another device for you to play with. It's a little antenna. If you touch that antenna or get near the antenna, it will make another
squeeze
sound.
that bear.
Yeah, or there's a little teddy bear there. If you squeeze the bear, that will go off too and make pretty colors. Can you do that for us?
Very, very weird.
What's it saying on that?
It went from 59 up to 63.7. Now it's back down to 62.5.
Talking about the temperature?
Emil, is that you?
62.2.
Can you make the
1?
Oh my god.
Dude, that thing is just going crazy.
So if that is you, Emil, can you make that go off again, please? All I have to do is step in front of it. Thank you. Thank you so
Wow.
much. So that is you, Emil.
Do you like us? Okay. Do you like us being up here? If you do, okay. If you like us being up here, can you make that go off 2 times? Just ding ding. Can you do that for us? Thanks, Randy. Randy, you say it.
Maybe
There it was.
There it was. 2 times.
maybe he likes it because he's familiar with like your face, or well, you know. 'Cause
Yeah,
you've been
maybe he
here for a
recognizes
while.
my voice, yeah. Do you remember me being up here fixing the chairs for Marge? You do?
Wow. Dude, he likes you.
Do you remember me, don't you? You gave me a little scare here and there.
Are you here with Grandma Tosi?
Yes. Yeah.
Wow.
That was a full-on play.
Are you happy with us being here?
Got it.
I am gonna move over this way when we do it, so you can still catch the music box going off like it's still going right now.
Sit in your spot.
So you can hit start whenever you want.
Alright, you make sure you see it.
For 1 second.
Okay.
I'm gonna put the tripod up. Because I can see there's like perfectly.
You can make sure where you can see the
Yeah, you can
flashes
see
from
it.
the music box.
Now it's like very still.
Emo, can you step in front of the little box again?
I want to start this. We're gonna start the necrophonic.
Let us see ya. Thank you.
Emil, if you're here with Grandma Tosi, can you confirm yes or no with us?
Who's stepping in front of that music box right now? Can you confirm with us?
That sounds almost like a demo.
If you want Kennedy to come back in the room, can you do 2 times for yes? There's 2 times. There's 2.
Alright guys, the team is still up here in the cigar room. We've got the paranormal music box sitting right here in the doorway leading into the main offices. I'm 5 foot from it, everybody else is 7 or 8 foot away. Something keeps walking into the path of that laser. Whoever's here, could you step in front of the little black box again? Could you make it sing?
Can you make that go off like with 2 beeps or 2 flashes? Or like that? You want Kennedy to walk back in this room, can you make that go off with 2 beeps? 1 more, if you want her to come back in. Can you follow me back into here? That's just odd. It is odd.
It is weird. It's just like continuously going off, but here and there. It's almost like something peeking in the room every now and again just to see what's going on.
Mm-hmm. You might be picking up the power off the. Is anybody here with us? We've been told that there is a individual in a white gown or a white apron who's been seen back here before. Who could that be? If you're here, could you say something? I heard something there. I'm just going to have to get into editing and find out exactly what it was that I heard.
It sounded like I heard a grunt.
I heard a whisper or something.
Is anybody here with us? We've been told that.
Right there. Right there. Right there. There was a whisper. Hello. We've been told of stories of someone who likes to walk through this kitchen on this end, wearing either a white dress or a white apron. If you're here, could you speak to us, please? Holy shit, there's fucking shadow. I just saw a shadow back here by the sink or whatever it is right here. You're standing still, I was standing still, I seen a shadow move. Right back there.
Oh yeah, I'm picking up something.
Are you?
Yep. 1.9, 2.1. 2.2.
Oh yeah, I'm getting.
I'm sending your stuff right here.
Oh, they just unplugged my light and everything.
Yeah, well, I got a lot of attention here. 4.2.
What plug you on?
It's plugged in clear over there. That's the only light. That's the only light.
That's still plugged in. Is the extension plugged out?
We're getting something back here, guys. Like crazy.
Yeah, that's all still plugged in.
Well, it is now. The light just came back on.
I'm saying it never got unplugged, which is weird.
Alright guys, I just seen a shadow back over here when I was filming this into the kitchen. Mark came in here, temperature gauge, milligauss reading, everything was off the scale. Check this out. Dry storage seems to be the hot spot.
What? I'm not even close to my curve.
He's getting his spike.
This is where Jeanette hung out the most because she was always having to come in here for like flour and stuff like that to make her pasta. So
That's who Danny thought might have been when they seen her walking through there on the CCTV. It's right here, this room.
yeah,
Right
on
where
the
camera's at, straight out towards the dough mixture of the park. And down that hall where they seen that on the
security cameras. Yep. And then there was the apparition that walked straight through the kitchen and it came like back here.
See if you bring that in there, because I was going to get my too. Never getting really.
That stuff will make your
I left Emil's
gozers tighten.
hat at the
Alright guys, we're still here in the kitchen, everybody else. Still here in the kitchen, everybody else. Still here in the kitchen, everybody else. Moved on to the dining room.
Difference.
Mark has picked up 3 different words so far.
Difference in what?
Be wary, safe, and difference. We can't explain dry storage. There's absolutely nothing in dry storage besides the lights up top, but even when you take the K2 meter clear to the floor, which are, by the way, the original, this is the original 1938 floors of this building. We're still getting spikes on the K2. There's absolutely no reason we should be getting them in dry storage. There's nothing there. All the equipment is shut off. Huh?
Where's the clock?
Where's a what?
Oh, right there, clock. Well, it's kind of interesting when it says clock, because you got the time zone change.
Mark just walked over here by the clock, and all of a sudden his little box said clock.
Now it says string.
String?
String.
Well, here, I'm going to flip on the light real quick, and I'm going to see if there's a string right there.
Holy shit, 8.9. Oh, something in there that's really spiky.
Yeah, that's where they make the soup. That's where they make the sauces. I don't understand it, but that place right there that seems like the most active place so far is right there at dry storage and the soup prep area and stuff, soup and sauce. All right, guys, we're right here in the oldest section of the main dining room. The rest of the team is going to head downstairs to the pizza maker and stuff like that. This place right here where Mark is sitting at in the corner was, to say the least, the favorite dining area of one of Chicago's most nefarious wanted men. Al Capone used to sit in that chair right there when he came to Tosi's. In that location, he could go straight back this way and get out, and he had a straight eye shot to the entrance to this location. He loved this location because not only was it an easy escape if somebody came in, but a lot of Emil Tosi's weapons that he hunted with are right here in this room.
You have the word white.
Light.
White. W-H-I-T-E.
Oh, white.
White.
Mr. Capone, if there's any bit of you, existing or residual, still here, could you communicate with us? Could you say something? Could you give us some evidence that you still walk these 85-year-old wooden floors? Mr. Capone, Alfred,
Alphonse.
is it Alphonse?
Alphonse Capone.
Huh.
I know Capone. I've done a lot of studies on him. Gangsters was one of my favorite eras of study. 20s and roaring 20s gangsters.
Mark knows your life. He knows your history. That little black box laying on the table right in front of him will help you communicate with us. Could you say something through that little black box? Could you let him know if you're still here? If you still come here to smell the food that you love so much? Nothing.
I don't know, but I can feel paranoia. I feel like I'm paranoid about something.
You feel like you're paranoid about something.
I mean, that's how Capone felt. Well, that's why he sat here. Because he always thought someone was going to go after him.
Yeah, that's why he insisted on sitting there, so he could monitor who all came in. Are you getting anything on that?
Nothing. I can feel it. I can see why he wants to sit here. Because, like I said, you see what's coming in. So.
Interesting.
But even though he has all his cronies with him, but he's still. You have to work slower. What do you mean by slower?
It's really funny, guys. I was getting ready to go grab some more different equipment, change location. Mark and I were talking about how big of a heart Al Capone had, donating money to the homeless, to orphans, even to pets. And
He hated seeing homeless animals. He always looked at it and just shook his head. So,
but right when we were getting ready to move, the word mean came across the machine. And yes, he was mean. He was ruthless. It was just around the corner from this location that the weapons that were used at St. Valentine's Day Massacre were dumped at.
2 Tommy guns.
Right here in the state of Michigan, right here on the lake, just around the corner from this location.
Barron County still has them.
Do they really?
They still have the Sheriff's Department, Barron County still has them. Because those 2 Tommy guns were used in a murder here in St. Joe. And it's still not close. So to the county, those weapons are still evidence. Chicago wants them back, but county and sheriff's department says no, it's still evidence. And they take them out once in a while to keep them, make sure they're fired. So, yeah, true story on that one.
Wow. Hello. I know this place has existed for almost 100 years. And I know there's been a lot of people here, very notarized. Al Capone, Enzo Ferrari, Muhammad Ali. But everybody's history matters. Everybody's story matters. If there's anybody here, whether it's the Tosis who originally opened this place, or anyone since the place was open that just loved this place so much that this is where they wanted to come to. Let us know you're here. This little box I'm holding in my hand right now will record your voice. Speak to us. Let us know you're here. If you have a message for someone that we can deliver, just talk to this little box.
Not pretty forward here.
A little something funny right here for you. I just went back behind the bar to get myself some cold water. Reached for a smaller glass. Then said, oh wait, I'll get a bigger one. And right when I went from one glass to the other, Mark's device said any. Think they were telling me any glass will do. Good.
It's like nothing, hardly anything. That's the same with mine.
The same sound.
Yeah, overpowering the voices, if anything.
That's your AM in reverse.
I'm just trying to understand. I still don't get why that. Was that you?
Yeah, it was him.
That was right.
Yeah, I was testing.
You do it again. Do it again.
Chirping. Yep.
Ah, damn.
Okay, so the walkie-talkies will set off all
But
these
how is
devices.
it setting it off all the
I don't
way
understand
there?
that.
Because you have.
It's set. Well, I mean, if you think about it, it's setting a radio signal off everywhere around us.
Yeah,
That is true.
that's true.
Concentrate, it says.
Concentrate.
That's
what
what
we're
Wise
doing.
just
You
said.
try your
Concentrate.
necrophonics.
I'll just say, yeah, we're concentrating right now.
That's so depressing. Because literally it was like that went off, and then that went off, and then that went off, and then this went off, and then his temperature went off. Like,
It shouldn't affect the temperature.
Yeah, the temperature is definitely something different.
Too high up.
Too high up.
Mm-hmm. Talking about you and your extracurricular activities, you 420 kind of guy.
Well, I haven't smoked anything since I've been here.
So you saw these devices go off we pretty much debunked that.
I got a Bluetooth speaker.
Did you say bite?
I think it just said bite again.
oh great, oh great.
Now you saw those devices got set off, but can you set that off for us yourself without any radio signal?
We may have debunked this equipment interaction too early. If you watch, you'll see a lot more interaction going on, right down to physical contact on people and equipment. This is very compelling evidence.
Or frequencies, can you set those devices off yourself if you're here with us right now?
It's all the room.
In the room.
Did it say other?
Something.
I thought I heard in the room.
In the room?
Can you make one of these devices go off?
On speaker. Actually, do
I'll do this. Okay. Is there any possible way for you to make one of these devices go off like all of them were going off earlier? Can you make them set off like that? But you have to use your energy, not through this. What is that? You have to use your energy. It's not through these radio frequencies. We want you to use your energy into these devices to make them go off.
Even through all the joking and playing that we do, which is important to keep spirits high at an investigation, nothing could prepare me for what I found in editing that will occur here in just a moment.
I know, but it's just annoying.
Can you make any of these devices go off for us? What's your name? Can you tell us your name?
Caleb?
It says McKenna.
You said McKenna, this thing I did it again, McKenna.
Do you know McKenna? McKenna.
That works. There might be a McKenna that works at the hostess station.
Can you tell me your name again to confirm?
Now, this light anomaly was found in editing. We cannot identify it as no one in this room is moving. It looks like it's coming from out behind the bar.
Can you tell me what this is right here? What is this called? This thing I'm touching.
We all
What is this? Idol. Can you give us any of your names again? Loud and clear.
One at a time.
Wow, that was weird. It sounded in a hallway or something.
I got a William.
A William.
William?
There used to be a William that worked here, and he was my best friend. I'm not saying it's any connection, but there was a William. Died.
I wonder if Jim's Jim in the dish room. He passed away.
Can you tell me what my name is? What's my name? Can you give me your name? Or my name, rather?
Can you give us a name of anyone that works here? Whether it's in the kitchen, the bar.
Can you tell me who's standing behind Randy right now? Who?
He comes through clearer than that? Clearly state your name, please. It's me.
Who's me?
Yeah, who's me?
I doubt that. This place is way too peaceful. Hand me the gauge real quick.
Can you give us any sort of sign that there's any spiritual presence still regarding in this restaurant? Any sort of sign? There's no need to be sorry. However, like I said, I'm going to remind you that, we have some devices. We got this music box right here. If you walk past this, into here or out, it will make a music for you. And we got a lot of devices, but we also have this REM pod over here. You touch that, it'll go off.
It is listening to you.
What do you mean?
It's being silent while you're explaining.
You saw what I just did. Can you make any of those devices go off? Just like that?
I'm not catching anything on the milligauss, but temperature rose and fell about 2.2 degrees both directions. When I came back here, it actually got warmer and then dropped back down to where it was when you handed it to me.
Strange.
Very
Can
strange.
you tell us the year that this building was established?
I lost my mind when that shit all. Oh.
What was that?
My $1,000 camera.
Oh.
The noise you just heard was Tommy's camera frame, and gimbal falling off the table. Now, this is unexplainable due to the fact that it was set in the center of the table, which means something moved it a total of 12.5 inches to the edge of the table to drop it down on the tile floor below. this is not explainable.
And then he stopped recording, and then it just fell. What's wrong?
It's just not showing any pictures, it's black. It's not influence.
It says stay here.
Cannot recognize lens, attach it.
Afterlife.
Did it just
Stay
knock
here,
off?
afterlife.
Yeah, stay here, afterlife.
Where's the
Oh, what the fuck? What? I stepped right in front of the camera.
Oh, damn!
Yeah, look.
All right, you guys want a great big healthy helping of weird. Where we were just at in the wood oven room with Tommy and Kennedy and Randy all sitting around the table. Everybody started to get up to move to a new location. Tommy stands up, steps back away from one table. Randy and Kennedy stand up from another table. Just as Randy turns, Tommy's camera rig, $1,000 camera rig, just push it almost like someone scooted it off the table onto the masonry floor.
But I was so scared to look at it.
I think they just got it working again. I heard little jubilees or celebration back in the kitchen. I gotta get something to drink. It's dry. We're getting ready to hit the basement. This is gonna be interesting.
Here. We'll put it, so it was setting, you put the bucket like, where was it? It was sitting literally like there.
Like right there.
And they saying it always sets right here. So, I don't know. They heard it, I didn't. I was up, me, Drew, and Rain.
We fucking heard it.
No, we definitely heard
I'm
it because
telling you
both
that
of us stopped and we looked and I was like, did you hear that? And he was like, yeah, I fucking
We were
heard
just
that.
up there talking, joking around, just, you know, chilling out, having a good time. And all of a sudden we both just went silent.
And we were like,
we look over at the door and we're like, did you just fucking hear that?
and then he asked, he was like, is anyone down there? And I was like, no. I was like,
We thought you guys were
No.
down here filming. I was like, are they down there doing something?
well, and
And we
thought
came
it
down, we
was-
looked down, and it was pitch black down here. There were no lights on.
I
pitch
thought it
black.
was the ice, but I think, yeah, see, oh wait.
Because there's no way that, like, yeah, like literally, what the hell would make this fall?
What was that?
Breathe.
Breathe?
Breathe, yeah.
Alright guys, we are down here in the wine cellar underneath Tosi's. This place is amazing. It's dark, it's cold,
Very cold.
and it's spooky unto itself. Mark's already got his first word on his device.
Got the word breathe.
I'm going to let him take the lead on this one. I'm going to be the cameraman. He's missed a few investigations. Needs to catch up with us. It's true.
God bless your wish. there anyone down here? Can anyone say anything? Is there anyone here that'd like to say anything? What's your favorite alcohol? There's plenty of it down here.
All we want to do is talk. We mean no harm. What's up, guys?
Yeah, it was the ice maker.
Okay.
I'm not getting anything in the
Wine room. Nothing.
I'm not even feeling anything either.
All right, guys, that's going to be pretty much it. We just got done doing the wine cellar down in the basement. We really honestly got nothing. Usually the basements are going to be the scariest part. Basements and attics seem like they are the most scariest parts in investigations, especially in these older buildings. Here, neither one of us found anything that's scary.
We think it's the family that's still around.
We think the Tosis, even though they left the living plane here on Earth, think their spirits stayed behind to make sure that
The place is running still good.
make sure the place that they built, the place that they came to this country and started, continued to be a success just as it was during their lives. The rest of the crew's off doing their own thing. They're in a different location here in the building. It's pretty much it for me and Mark. We got about an hour drive back home. The rest of these yahoos, they're all within 10 minutes of this place. We got a little over an hour to get back, and then he's got another 40 minutes on top of that. So, and it is almost 2 o'clock. So, that's it for Toasties. Like I said, I think it's the family sticking around. We found nothing evil. We found nothing malicious. We found a peaceful, quiet, loving place that does have contact, but nothing demonic, nothing evil. Everything here is friendly and definitely on the up and up.
Yeah, for sure. Stay tuned next month for our biggest investigation at Morris Performing Arts Center in South Bend, Indiana. That's going to be interesting.
That's going to be huge.
It's going to be our biggest one yet. And also, this will be our Morris's very first paranormal investigating group that's going to be there doing it. So that's a huge honor for us.
Yep, most definitely. But all right, guys, until next time, take care of yourselves, take care of each other. God bless you, God love you, we do, and happy hunting. Where's the bartender at? Oh, wait.
wait.
Oh. Oh, sure, you drink wine. When do you drink wine?
Drinking wine's better than just whining about not being able to drink wine.
She texts me and I don't answer, and then she's gonna just pop up here and be like, "What, Kennedy? You're not answering." Should I not have my drink in the camera?
Probably not.
Okay, let me just hold on.
Juggler, juggler.
Is he recording?
Welcome back. And there you have it. Tosi's North Italian Restaurant in Stevensville, Michigan. Nothing evil, nothing dark, nothing angry. Still to this day, I believe that what they're seeing, what they're hearing, what they're feeling are family members that have worked this restaurant since its inception. People who found family, who found love at this location that just never wanted to leave. You can be as attached to a building or a piece of land as you can to a family member or a group of people. It's fascinating. Every time I look back on these past investigations, while we are working to find locations that we can afford to go to, I just can't believe how much even in our younger years as investigators, how eager these spirits are to communicate and how easily we find the communication. I can't wait to get rolling on some newer investigations. It all falls into finances. Plus we are still working on getting bigger, on getting onto a streaming service where people can see real, uncut, true, accurate investigations. None of this filming for 7 hours and only showing one, or all this heavy editing and going off and doing an investigation in January but not being able to see it on the show until October because of it going from this office to editing, this office to sound, to this office to lighting, to this office. No. This investigation here was as close to uncut as we could possibly get. Now, granted, we were there for about 3.5 or 4 hours. But we had to cut it down because a lot of it was just sitting around like you've seen at the beginning. Just one more project we got in the works. But there it is. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll catch you later.